Alrighty, everybody. Floruen 2 is on today.
Brandon Lee is in the house today.
Jay No in the house.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Sandy.
And this is String Along.
So for this week's episode, we have questions for the boys. It is episode number 12. So to start off, what happens when you guys sneeze while peeing? Does it like go everywhere or like what happens? Have you guys like ever had that happen to you?
Just think of it this way. Imagine you're in SeaWorld and you're sitting in the front seat of that Shamu water. That's what it feels like. And then you have to clean it up and you're just like, dang it. I get so pissed off when that happens. But I try to hold it in. I don't know. Like my sneeze, not my not my
For me, I try to hold in either. Either. Like if I know I'm about to sneeze, then I'll hold off my pee for a bit. I'll pause it, and then I'll sneeze.
Wait,
That's
guys, can
that's
do that?
only
we
Guys,
can
do that?
we can in different
it depends.
environment.
Yeah. And then so I either do that or I just sneeze, but I make sure I control it. But usually my sneeze is not loud enough or like heavy enough to the point where it's gonna shake my whole body, you know? Like it's just like so it ain't that bad.
Speaking of aims, do you guys ever have like a pissing contest to see how far it would go?
Yes. Like not right now as an adult, but as a kid with
Yeah.
like, childhood friends, and then we'll be like, you're lame, and then whoever like reach this will win and stuff. I mean, it's kind of funny because guys are very competitive, and we see that as a challenge for each other. We don't see each other's thing though. But you know how like there's water streaks. Oh my
Yeah.
god!
So
you're
so
asking
how
me some
far
questions.
so how far does it go?
It
5
depends.
meters, Sandy. 5 feet. Not 5 meters. 5 feet. I don't know. It depends on how badly you need to pee.
How long you've been holding it on
Interesting.
for.
Wait, girls technically can do that too, right?
Ours
If they
go
were
straight down.
Yeah. If they were maybe lying down.
No, maybe. These
It-
questions are making me feel hot a bit, man.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah,
yeah. I don't think anybody as an adult now is competing in terms of how far you can do it or how far you can pee. But I do remember when I was a kid, I used to do that every now and then with my brothers or like some of my close friends. And then it was like we would always have that joke. It's like the further you can go, the bigger penis yours is, stuff like that. And then so we would do that.
whoa.
Wait,
Hey.
I'm actually kind of curious, like, because apparently size matters for you guys, right? Do you guys like take out a ruler and then just measure, or like what's up?
Damn,
I
I
have never
feel
done
ooh
that.
shit.
Everyone measures theirs, right?
No. Bro,
No?
I'm getting so red. No.
Or they just guess.
I don't know. I don't normally do that kind of stuff. What about you, Flo?
No, I don't know. Back in high school, I measured it with a ruler. Yeah. And I mean, no shame, because I know like the reason why I did it was, people were just. Actually, I don't really remember. I don't think it was because people talked about it, but I think it was just. It's like why not? I guess it's something that I think it's something that you talk about in high school, so eventually it's curiosity. But yeah.
Yep.
Honestly, if I had a dick, I would also measure my penis. Just because you kind of want to know your
I mean,
measurements, right?
It's like how guys would say if they have boobs, they'll probably play with it. You know what I mean?
That's true.
And it's like if girls had dicks, I'm pretty sure the first thing they'll do is do the helicopter dance. You know what that is, Flo?
You are not wrong. I probably definitely would.
I've heard so many girls say it. I'm gonna just see that windmill real quick and just
What the fuck? Have you ever done that as a guy? Because I've never done.
No, I have not. I have not. Cause it's like we're so used to seeing it. We're
That's
just like,
true. Yeah, it's normal. It's like that's
Mm.
interesting.
oh god, I'm cringing.
Any of you guys have a habit of putting the toilet seat down after you pee?
I consciously do it if I know that there's a girl or a woman in the house. So like if I'm living with my mom, then like if I'm living in the house and I know that she'll have to use it, then eventually I put it down. Only because I like she's complained a lot before because we have like four guys in the house and one she's just the only mom, so like she would always complain. So it was a habit for me to put it down. But now that I live on my own, it's like there's no need for me to put it down. Since I'm living on my own.
Do you feel like
Mhm.
it's a big deal to like for girls to have it up for you guys, or like it just doesn't matter?
Honestly, it doesn't matter. Like, I mean, it's more for the girl rather than guy. Because I know I've heard of girls that they just tend to just habit. They'll just and then sometimes they'll fall because the seat's not there, right? It's up.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, think about it. The way I see it is I put it up on purpose so that it's cleaner for whoever is gonna sit down next.
Mm.
Cause I'm not the like. It's like I can still pee with the thing down, but out of respect, so that I don't like things don't like pee doesn't splash or go on the side, and eventually, well, I still have to clean it eventually. But like what I'm saying is, if say that happens, then it's dirtier for whoever's gonna take it after.
I
So,
think that's me too. Like, I hate it when guys don't clean. That's
Mhm.
like the biggest like, dude. Like, come on, man, clean after
And
yourself.
Makes sense.
Jay, why do you look so like in disgust? Come on, man.
yeah,
She's like,
What am I supposed to do? Like, wow.
yeah,
interesting.
like how
Whoa.
guys, yeah.
So I have another question for you guys. How was it like when you guys went through puberty? Because you guys had to transition from a very high voice, right, to like something much lower, I guess. And just your guys' growth spurt, obviously, and probably growing hair like everywhere. Like, how was it like?
I know when I was a kid, I scream a lot. I scream like like a high pitched scream, and I used to have like a really like high pitched voice. And then I think it's just for me, it's just like a one day where you'll just be like, "Whoa, what happened to my voice?" And then your mom will be like, "Oh, you hit puberty," and I'm like, "Ooh." I
Wait,
don't know.
did your voice crack?
Yeah, it cracked so much.
Mm.
But even until now, it sometimes cracks.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys grow facial hair, by the way?
Babies.
I grow just minimal mustache
Me
here, and
too.
then like
Me too.
minimal hair, very minimal.
Okay,
Me too.
you guys have to understand, Asians, we can't grow beards. We're not as
That's
good
not
at
true. That's not true.
That's not
I've
true?
seen
Yeah.
so many Asians with a
Okay,
lot
Yeah.
of facial
I just don't know
okay,
what it
me.
is though.
Me.
hair.
It's
Like I
just
know
hard.
my oldest brother can grow a full on beard here, and then I don't think he grows a mustache. Maybe he does. I don't know.
A what?
What's it?
A
Mustache.
A
Mustache.
mustache?
Mustache.
But it's good because a
yeah.
lot of Asian girls don't like facial hair. Like myself, I don't like facial hair.
Facial hair is
I
fine.
think I feel like I'm okay with it. I just kind of like scrubbing my hands around it, kind of just like, oh, it's like sandpaper.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
okay.
Because
Interesting.
I've been with like people who say that they hate facial hair and they don't like it when it pokes.
Mhm.
Because
Mm.
when it starts pokes and it hurt. It's weird, Sandy. I've never heard of that.
Like
Wait,
It's
do,
like,
do you guys have to shave if you guys have like a little bit of hair, like gray hair or something?
I mean, I normally wait. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I only shave like every like 3 weeks. Like it's so slow. Like it's like
Same.
a baby. It's bro. How about you?
I just have to shave every 3 to 4 days. Otherwise, they start showing it, and then I look like a fucking stupid ass goon. I think it
Wait,
looks.
really?
Yeah, I just shaved actually just earlier, so it's looking
I feel
not
like
too bad.
I've
But
never seen Flo with facial hair though.
because it looks bad, so I make sure it
Oh.
doesn't show.
Wait, actually, Flo, I think you might look good with a stash.
Okay, but it's not enough. So even if I don't grow it, like I have to wait maybe if I hold it for maybe a good 3 weeks, then I'll have enough facial hair to maybe look decent. But if I wait 4 to 5 days, up to 3 weeks, I look stupid. So then during that moment, I just don't want to, I don't want people to see it, so I'll just shave it. Cause I'm
Why
not
why
willing
don't
to
you
risk it.
like do an experiment since it is quarantine and you're probably barely seeing anyone and you're wearing masks anyways, right? When you go out. So I guess it doesn't matter. You could just do an experiment now, right?
I don't want our viewers to see this. Nope. I'm sorry. Our viewers ain't gonna see
Wait,
my
what?
mustache. I
Could
don't
you
know,
guys
man.
both go get a Sharpie right now and then draw?
Yeah. We'll just draw it, and then that's it.
Hey,
And
right
then
here.
we'll try to wash it out.
I got a marker.
I can't grow a beard or a mustache. That's so sad. My dad
I mean,
can.
there's nothing wrong with that. I guess it's less of a hassle for you guys to shave.
So true.
It's annoying, yeah.
Yeah, because I know my brother and my dad like they start to have like the 4 o'clock like shadow like if they don't shave like every single day.
4 o'clock shadow? What's
Yeah,
that?
what is that?
Yeah, so pretty much like shaving, like they would shave in the morning, right? And then by the time like 4 or 5 o'clock comes around, they already start growing like a beard
Fuck
and
that
stuff,
shit.
hair.
No, it's
Dang.
so true.
Is that where all their food nutrients like help them grow?
Yeah, what
Like-
what is up with that?
Yeah. That's
We'll have a guest speaker next time to explain why they have hair. Okay?
We'll just have a
Interesting.
guest
You
speaker
guys
just
can't
speaking
be-
on mustache.
You guys
Hey.
can't be asking us questions. Like,
Yeah,
how
you're
would we
right.
know? So let me tell you about how I grow my hair. Girls,
It
have you
hurts.
seen girls with facial hair? Like
No,
it's like
I
it's
haven't.
literally
Uh-huh.
like dark here, right?
Yeah.
It's like a fizz though, right?
I think Jade
Yeah,
has
but-
some right now. Just kidding. No kidding.
Be right back. I'm gonna shave.
Dang. Oh.
No,
Oh,
but
you
I
shave already?
have a
So
Oh.
you guys talked about like sweating and stuff. Like does things stick together when you guys sweat?
What the-
Because
And
I feel like it just like it when you have something down there, it just feels like it's in the
Oh.
way of moving and
You're
stuff.
talking about down there, not like up here or both.
All of the above, I guess.
she's saying all the she's saying all the above because she knows that she's referring to down there. What? Get out of here, Sandy.
Wait, so have you ever seen that post where I talked to Brandon, I think, and Jane about it, but like where you see 1 step, 2 step, 3 steps, and then 4 steps, and then 5 steps? Have you seen that? What is-
I haven't seen it, but I've heard about it.
Okay.
Either you got a wedgie or it's like the wedgie but for the front.
It's a tightness.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. That sounds so much worse. It's like a girl wearing a bra. When they sweat, they sometimes, do that. So it's like down there. Bro, we gotta be professional, dog. We gotta explain to these girls.
You're right.
These
You're right.
clueless girls. We gotta explain to our viewers. It's just these two girls. But yes, Sandy, we do the dancey whenever it's sticky.
Yep.
All right, I see. Next time I see that happens, I will know.
Okay, I have some pictures. Can you guys get your phones out? I'm just gonna send you something, and I just want you guys to explain it to me because I don't get it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Number one, explain this to me.
What the fuck?
Okay, I'll explain a normal day. So normal day is where, when most of the guys are right dominant hand, right? So with the dominant hand, we want to just click on computers. Flo, you explain the left.
Nah, bro. You fucker. Yeah, on a
Oh,
normal
you just
day.
become a lefty when
No. Now, when you're home alone, that's time for yourself.
Okay.
Oh.
This is a question for you. So there are 8 urinals in this bathroom. I heard only guys could understand this. What is the max amount of people that could use it at once?
4.
4. Of course.
4.
Why? There are 8.
Gotta respect your
Jane.
boundaries.
So there's this thing called the man code, whenever we want to release our body fluids, we want to make sure that we have privacy. Whoever goes in between that, they're not a bro.
Yeah.
I don't get why it's uncomfortable if you could just look straight.
Because there's some people that would just okay, it rarely happens, but there are people that just looks at it, looks at yours, where the other person is like, "Yo, what the fuck you doing?" So
Like you'll be doing this, you'll just be doing this, and you'll be like,
yeah.
Yo, what?
Have you guys ever had someone just like come and stand next to you even though the rest of the stalls are empty?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, that pisses me off
That's
every
so
single
annoying.
time. It's like I would just be like, like, dude, come on, man. What the hell? What's wrong with you? I think
100%.
but I 100% know that all guys are giving each other that space now.
If you guys had a girlfriend, what is an ideal amount of times you want to see them in a week?
I would if it's like beginning of a relationship, 3 times a week. Towards like a few months would be like maybe 4 or 5. And then later on, if it's like long term, it's probably, you have to do it every day, right?
Oh, it gets longer?
Interesting.
But I mean,
Oh, I
like,
thought it was the
if-
opposite.
Yeah, I thought
Oh,
so too.
Okay, let me hear Flo's answer, and then we'll talk about how we feel about it.
I was gonna say, it's like a wave. So 3, 4. I was thinking 3 to 4 times at the beginning. And then as you get more comfortable, you can hang out less. Which is like maybe 2 to 3 times a week, and then eventually you move on to trying living together.
Would you guys like to live with them before you get married?
yes,
Yeah.
that's a yes.
That's
for me.
it's got to
Right.
happen.
What's your minimum year of you'd stay with them until you're like, okay, I'm ready?
Minimum?
For me, at least a year or 2, because that's not even relationship. For me, I think relationship would be like 5 to 6 years. Like, I don't know why, but that's just my preference. You know what I mean? Because you gotta see, like, honestly, 2 years is too short personally for me. But I know a lot of guys say it's 2 years. So
Sandy, what do you think?
When seeing my significant other, I would think that I would start seeing him a lot less as time progresses. Just because, you guys are probably spending a lot more time together. That's how I see it. But, based on what Brandon said, that's actually a very interesting perspective too. But for sure, like, I'm okay with, I think it's good to live with your significant other first before, moving in completely together and getting married. That way you know what your guys' habits are like. Um yeah, marriage though, like there's no time frame to get married. Like we don't have to get married. Stuff like
I knew
that. There's- say if I were to get married, I would say 5 to 6 years of living together or something.
Oh.
Before the marrying even happens, it's over.
Wait, I was actually really surprised that you said that, Brandon. You said that you would actually see them more because I thought the opposite. It's like once you're starting to date them, you just meet each other more because you're trying to get to know each other and trying to hang out more. And then as time goes, you just start focusing on yourself at the same time because you know that they're there for you. But and would I live with my significant other? I was gonna say no, actually, because I just thought if it doesn't happen, then it's just gonna build up my like experience of me living with like boyfriends. It's like I wanna live with like the one, you know?
Where's the red
Like,
flag?
That makes sense.
but I don't want say like if I live with someone for a year or 2 and then it didn't work out, then what? Like I have to do the same thing, over again.
But
And now I'm gonna have to like whoever I'm gonna marry, like I have to be like, oh, can we live together? Because last time I tried and it didn't work out. It's like you're gonna look at more things that you didn't like about your ex.
But that's the purpose of living with them for that certain period of time, because if you notice things that you don't like about, your girlfriend or current boyfriend, you're more likely to point out to them. And if you guys can't understand from each other's perspective, that because that's all about marriage. Like, it's building so that whatever you say would not hurt the other person, and you're saying it out of your interest. So living with them is technically so much better, because if you guys can adapt to each other, then that's a sign of marriage, or a good sign that you guys can live together forever.
I think the biggest thing is when you're marrying, you're devoting your life to that person for a long time. And if you haven't even experienced living together, once you move in with them and you're married, you're gonna start picking
You're
up
done.
things that yeah, you're gonna start picking up things that are like terrible and things that you don't like, and then you're gonna start getting a lot of arguments and fights for nothing, and then that might end up a divorce.
For me,
Mm.
instead of living with them, I would just do other things to see if I like being with them. For example, like travel with them.
Ooh, traveling
I
is a
mean,
big one too.
traveling is like a big aspect, but you probably want to focus on, because if you're traveling, you're just seeing like a small part of that person. Like, you're just seeing on how they spend, how they, react. And also, like, traveling is normally a positive thing. So you're already seeing that person in a very happy, like, scene. So you're more likely to build more happiness. But when you're at a house living with them, you're just like, oh shit.
Hmm.
But at the same time, you're like, oh good, oh
Yeah.
good.
It's just compatibility is like pretty important, and when you're living together, you're just trying to find that compatibility. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to live together after getting married, because that's a lot of marriages too. And you learn and grow from it either way.
Me too, man.
So taking a step back from marriage, say you're dating a girl, right? What is it like to lose all of your hoodies?
I mean, I personally don't mind it, as long as they don't do this. This is like one of my biggest pet peeve ever. Flo, you can step in
Let me
if you
see.
agree. I hate it when girls or like people do this, and it's not even to here, all the way up here. And then I'll be like, yo, you can borrow it.
That's what
But
Flo's
not.
doing.
Yeah, okay, that works with me. But the thing is, this is already rude. But the more you
Yeah.
do it, this stretches, and then eventually
Mhm.
your hoodie is just.
Oh, I didn't know that was a actual issue with you
I
guys,
mean,
because
that's for me. I don't know if it's like for all guys, but
how many hoodies have you guys lost, by the way?
Not that many personally. I haven't had a girlfriend
not
in a
that
while,
many.
so.
Not that many.
And either way, usually I get them back. You just gotta ask.
Yeah, I
So.
got it back.
Wait,
Yeah.
Sandy, how many hoodies do you have in your closet that belongs to someone else?
Ooh.
I've always given the hoodies back, because I know what it's like to lose my own clothing. So I always give it back to the guys that I borrow it from. Although I do have it in the back of my mind where it's just like, I could just keep it and not give it back.
We always have our favorite sweater when
Yeah, and apparently you guys don't even like girl hoodies. You guys like guys hoodies.
Oh yeah,
It's
100%.
way more comfortable.
Why can't you guys buy guy hoodie for yourself?
I do.
You know,
Yeah.
I got something actually. When we're talking about a guy hoodies and like borrowing guys' clothes, I think one of the traits or one of the things that girls do when they like a guy is they try to get the person's clothes, or at least that's
Like,
what happened in my freshman year of college. Like
oh,
out of kindness, because someone was like very cold, I gave my jacket to that person, and that person ended up keeping it for like 4 months, yo. Or freaking, it was one of my best hoodies, and after I asked for it back, or like she gave it back to me because I just didn't reciprocate the feelings, and so it ended up bad. But I think like she didn't have any reason to actually ask for my jacket, but that moment she was cold, and eventually I would see her use it like a lot of the times, even though she has plenty of clothes, and it's not like that jacket even looked that great. So isn't it true that if anything, if girls are interested, they would try to use the person's hoodie, jacket?
I think it's just using the other person's clothes just because it has the smell of the other person on it. So I would say like the reason why, that person took your hoodie is because they
They
just
miss you.
like the smell of you and missed
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
For me, I would not keep it for 4 months. I would find a reason. If I actually like the guy, I will find a reason to give it back and see him one more time. So I would give it
I
back.
agree. I definitely agree.
Oh, but I saw her.
That is such a girl thing. Oh my god.
It's like when you accidentally leave something at a guy's place, a car, it's like it gives you a reason to talk to them, or to see them.
And if they don't
True.
come get it after a while, that means they're not interested in you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sheesh. Nah. I think but if a girl borrows like my sweatshirt, that's like one pet peeve that I just can't handle it.
Wait, so when you like a girl, does height matters to you guys? Like, what if she's like taller than you guys? Do you feel like, it just makes you feel really short or something?
I personally don't like I just my preference, I just don't like it when a girl's taller than me. If it's same height, then I wouldn't mind. But if it's like shorter, it'd probably be better. But taller, I just don't know. What am I gonna, do I have to do this all the time?
I think for me personally, there's a height. Like if she's taller than me, that's not that big of a deal, as long as she's not too tall. I
How
just
much
don't.
is
I
tall
just
for you?
probably like 5'10", 5'9". Like I think
Okay,
I just personally don't like, or I don't find women that are really tall attractive. That's just my own preference though.
Mm,
mm,
I don't know. It's hard to say. I feel like all girls like tall guys.
mm.
I think it's the first impression is definitely height,
Yes, first
and
impression.
then
I agree.
yeah, and then eventually
Personality.
they always say, oh yeah, height doesn't matter, stuff like that, But eventually, if you gotta look at appearance first, it's always gonna be height, no matter what. I think. Even if
Yeah, I feel
I
like
feel like even if the guy's ugly, they'll still go for
yes,
the guy because he's tall.
yes,
It's like
yes.
what?
No, dude, this
No, that's
guy
a
that
good
I
guy.
know. No, this guy that I know, he's 6'2", and he's not that very good looking. But dude, like, people would notice him, and that's what they like about tall people. They can just see
well,
them, and they'd be like,
if say you're like say you're in the sea of people, like who are you gonna see first? The tallest person in like a crowd.
But that's the thing. Okay, if you see a 6'2", the first thing you see or you notice is their height. But what if they're 5'6'2"? Then you just look at their face, and it's just if you're not tall, then you get to look at tall people. But I don't like tall people. I think even 5'8", 5'9", 5'10" is like good.
ideal, like an ideal
Because
height.
for me, like I make 5'8", like I make most guys look tall. So
Very
height
good.
doesn't matter too much, but I feel like I attract like taller people though.
Mm.
I mean, no, there some no some guys do prefer shorter girls. It's just easier. And I know a lot of guys when they date shorter girls, they get to like do this. They get to do like this. Like they
Oh my
Mm-hmm.
god, dude.
We talked about that. I remember.
yeah.
Danny, do you like that when guys do that to
No.
you?
She doesn't like that.
I don't like it. It feels like
Mhm.
I'm like a tree stump to them or something, you know?
You are a tree stump. What the fuck?
Stop. Get out of here.
I only like it when I like the guy, but if I don't, it's like
Yeah, no, I agree. So
Shit, man.
speaking of like, kind of acting close to girls. So noticed that guys act really like close with their guy friends. Like they're very like lovey-dovey like kind of way, like acting like they're a couple and stuff. Um
Shout out to Ta.
so why do you guys act like that with each other?
Flo, you want to spell it to them? Yeah, he
I
does.
personally don't. Wait, like to guy friends,
Yeah, like
like
close
a
friends.
bromance. I sometimes do it, sometimes don't. But I think the reason why we do it with each other is because we're not getting enough from the girls.
Ooh.
Oh.
The girls
I
aren't
don't
doing their
know.
jobs.
I don't know about that, buddy.
No, but like I think what is it? I think it was a scientific research that said that guys actually have a like more satisfying time with their bros than with girls. And it is what it
and
is. I don't
and
know.
and the word is bromance.
Hmm.
Mhm.
As no one can break that bromance, no matter how tough that situation is.
True. Very
But I
true.
don't know. I feel like it's kind of weird that girls don't notice, but they do that too. Girls also have like a cis man's.
Wait,
But
like
I don't know
like
about that.
like some girls have like super like really good best friends that they can just kiss, and like
Oh
guys
yes.
don't
Oh yeah.
really
Yeah.
kiss. Like guys will
Okay.
just say
Yes.
like some like weird shit. It'll be like, oh, I love you, bro, and then love you
They
back.
just like hump each other.
Yeah, and oh yeah, that's true. But girls, they would just kiss each other sometimes.
that is true. Where
But
is
yeah,
the limit that you guys like would draw with your guy friends, like in terms of affection?
when we know that we're joking, it's not like intentional. If we accidentally kiss, that's never happened to me. But if it's the point where you accidentally kiss, then that's you're like, whoa, whoa, there, buddy, whoa, calm down.
Mhm.
Brandon, why is your face so red?
What? No, it's I got sunburned today. I was out in the work all day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Bro,
Yeah.
just talking about boy stuff is weird, man. We don't
Low
we
key,
don't get
yeah.
asked these kind of questions.
Uh huh.
Cause like if we talk about girls, I'd be easy, like like talking and asking questions. But if it's guys, we're just like, who asks us these? I mean, if you talk with the guys, it's okay. But if you talk with girls, it's just like we're kind of letting you guys
Too
know
much
about our
info.
secret
Yeah.
sauces. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the things you guys tell us, like we probably already kind of have some type of knowledge of it already. It's just some
No,
other people they might not know about it.
you guys know it. It's just that you guys want to make sure that you guys know it. You guys want us to confirm that shit. They'll ask these kind of questions like, "Oh, your pee pee," and then they'll be like, and then in reality, they know it, bro. They're just like, look at Jane. She's now embarrassed. Why are you turning red, Jane? Why are you turning red? She's like, oh, ew. Girls do that. Why do girls do that? Let's ask that question. Why do girls do that? Why do they say,
Sorry, today's
ew?
about guys. Okay, let's go, Sandy.
Yeah.
Next question. Titties or booties?
Oh, tease of booties. Hey, Flo, you answer it.
Yeah, Floy, answer.
I think I have my titty day and booty day. So I don't know.
Nah, bro. It's not. I don't know why guys like butts.
Mainly ass, to be honest. I think.
Really?
Oh yeah.
We also like ass too, like nice round butts.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
heard-
Girls talk about that kind of stuff?
Oh yeah, that's like actually very important. When you see like fat guys, they're like, ooh. Honestly.
Bro, so when guys look at girls' butts, it's offensive. But when girls secretly look at guys' butts. All right, boys nation. Now we
No,
have proof that
I don't think
girls
it's not offensive when they like look at it. If they look at us offensively, then it's offensive.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
if they're
But guys do
checking them
that
out,
too.
then it's like, okay, yeah, I know I have a booty. Do you guys like cute girls, pretty girls, or sexy girls?
Oh, this is a good. Okay. There are 3 different categories for the boys who wants to tell the girls. There's actually 3 different categories, and it's good that you explained that because
True.
cute, pretty, and hot.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that's a really interesting topic now. This is an interesting topic. Okay, so you go first.
I think there's different wavelengths. Cute for dating and marrying, in my opinion. Uh, and yeah,
Okay.
keep it that way.
Right.
Okay. And hot and pretty is more like have a thing with it, like a fling, I think. But eventually, like I would rather marry or date someone that's cute.
I think for me is I would date cute, but marry. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. It's a really big like controversy with guys, but I would do it between cute and pretty, because hot is just something like you can just see and just touch. I mean, not touch, not touch, no touch, You can just see, but no touch. something that you can just be like, oh, she's good looking. But pretty is like, wow, she's attractive. And then cute is like, I don't know. Cute is like, I, I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Cute is more shorter, and you can just be like, oh, and then
I feel
pretty
like
is just like, oh,
I feel like cuter just touches your heart more.
yeah,
Pretty
in a
makes you
sense.
more horny, kind of thing. Is that me?
Isn't that more hot than
No.
Pretty and
No,
hot.
hot is like, dude.
It's like damn.
Oh my god, bro. Yeah, it's like okay, let's pretend we saw let's do 1, 2, 3, okay? And then me and you will interact when we see like,
Okay.
cute, okay. Okay.
Let's do it.
Well, this is our skit, guys. This is our skit. All right, which girl first? Jane, Sandy, pick one.
cute?
Cute. Hey, bro. She kind of cute.
That's how I would do it. I was like, yeah. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, she's pretty cute, dude.
She's
Damn.
kind of cute.
Simple.
Yeah. Okay, next.
Pretty?
Pretty.
Pretty is also like, it's like, yo, she's pretty, man. Check her out.
Like regardless of like, it's just more face. Pretty is just more based on face. So it's like, oh
Yeah.
wow, she's good looking, like when you see her face, you're like, wow. You're like, oh, I'd be open to talk to her. Like I would have an open conversation with that person.
Mm-hmm.
And then hot.
Dude, hot's the easiest.
Whoa, let's go.
Hot's the easiest. It's like, yo, Brendan, 3 o'clock, man. Check her out. Check her out.
Flo, what time is it? 4
Yo,
o'clock?
3 o'clock, and then it looks like, not that one, bro. Not that one.
I'm not
If you
saying.
guys could categorize Sandy and I in one of those, what would it be? I'm just kidding.
That's for our viewers. Go ahead and comment down in the section below.
It's like ugly.
Oh, I think something lagging.
We heard you, bro.
Well,
That's so funny.
I mean, considering you guys are pretty short, it would probably be, I'm gonna be honest, it's between like alongs with pretty and cute.
Mhm.
Because it's like you guys are like, more not stumpy. I wouldn't say stumpy. Okay, why did I say stumpy?
Wait, hold on,
It's not
hold
stumpy,
on,
it's
hold
not
on.
We're
but
talking about
most-
I'm hot.
Yeah, I
Actually,
don't think
no,
anyone
okay.
has ever told me that I'm hot. They've always said like, "Oh, you're so cute," blah blah blah. blah.
That's so
It's
true.
like,
I
what
feel
if
like,
I-
yeah, height has
Yeah.
something to do with it.
Mm.
I've heard it.
From who?
Huh? From guys,
what do you
of
mean?
course.
From guys say, oh, I feel like it's so inappropriate for guys to tell a girl that she's hot in
Yeah.
front of them.
Mm.
It's like,
Unless you're dating them,
Mhm.
because you want to
Mhm.
you want to show that
Mhm.
side.
do you guys like it if you're in a relationship when the guy says you're hot, or like you're
yeah.
just dressed like super like scandalous, and then they're like, honestly, babe, you look really hot right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, of course. I would love it when guys compliment me. Like, I feel like, the people I date, no offense to them, like kind of a learning thing for them, but I wish they would compliment me a little bit more often.
Yeah, I need a hype man. Like if I'm trying it, they'll be like, I need a guy that could be like, oh, like babe.
Yeah, exactly.
What if, what if it was a stranger who said that?
If
Like
they said it
catfish?
appropriately, then I would be okay with it.
You're hot.
Like
Oh, yeah.
like hey, like you're hot, like oh, like and then they comment, but not like one of those that walk by you and they're like, damn,
Frat looking guys.
Wait,
Yeah.
would you
or
rather
like cat called.
would you rather have someone say you're hot or you're pretty?
Ooh.
Pretty.
I think I would rather have someone compliment me specifically on what makes me look attractive at that moment.
Okay.
So for example,
Not
like,
the question,
oh,
but okay.
I
No.
think you look really pretty in that dress or something,
Okay.
For me, pretty for sure if they're strangers, because if they comment, they're like, hey, you're hot, then I feel like they want more than just like, an interaction, like they want something from me. But if it's like, hey, you're pretty, then it seems more genuine.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
I think saying pretty or like I wouldn't say beautiful because beautiful is kind of too much.
No,
Why?
Try-
No,
It's too
Oh,
try
I
hard.
feel like it's fine.
You look beautiful.
Well, just say that. Say that again.
You look beautiful.
Ooh, I don't
No.
like that.
Gorgeous.
So pretty is like
Fabulous.
better.
Oh, gorgeous. Oh, ugh.
Fabulous as well, yo. It's like
Okay, fabulous. Like, no, you don't
you
say
are
that.
fabulous.
Pretty. You look not decent. Decent's
These
like
are
a
all
punch in the
shit.
face. Decent's a punch in the face.
Hit that one more time.
What about majestic? It's like I'm calling the girl a horse. You look so majestic.
I
Never
feel
mind.
like it really depends on the person you're complimenting. So it could vary. Like some people like being called that they look majestic or something. I think it would be kind of a funny moment for me if someone said that to me.
Speaking on that, if a girl, you know how you guys were asking why do guys say things about girls? I think when girls compliment guys like, "Oh, you're so sweet," or something along that line, guys like it a lot. FYI.
Mm. Oh,
I
I
think
actually say
I
that a
think
lot.
yeah, a
Ooh.
lot of. Do you agree, Flo? Or no, because I noticed like when a girl says you're sweet, it's like you feel good. You know what I mean? It's not even like, oh, it's like a flirting way, but it's more of like, oh, like thank you.
For me, it all depends on the tone.
Sandy, do you like pretty guys? What are the cute guys or
Hot
Okay, now
manly
they're
guys?
just stealing bro name. What the fuck? Come on.
The guys I like, I don't really look at their physical attractiveness.
But this
I
doesn't have to be physical.
I mean like all the above.
Oh, this girl.
Wait, so I mean, what's a deciding factor for you to know if you're gonna start dating that person or not?
Bro, I already know what she's gonna say. She's gonna say personality. Come on.
Right,
I
personality,
know
but
Sandy
like,
for so long.
Like, do you want like a specific answer with personality?
no, I mean, I'm
They have to-
assuming. Wait, so would you ever approach a guy because of their looks? How about that?
No.
Okay.
Like
No.
I've approached guys, like guys with the intention of being friends with them.
Oh,
And
okay.
then I learned their personality and then I'm like, "Oh, I think I'm attracted to this person."
That's good. Somewhat. I mean, to my perspective.
Although you can look decent in terms of attractiveness, but when you get to know that person, that personality pushes the attractiveness out of the window.
Mhm.
So
But there are also
Sandy-
like moments that they have, like while you're just like friends, you didn't even think of them as anyone but friends, and then they do something, and then it's like, oh wow, and then you start looking at their personality more,
Mhm.
and but then you don't like become friends because they're good looking. So that's why people that say like personality matters more is because they didn't even approach you as someone like that they want to date.
Mm, it's like unexpected, right?
Makes sense. Yeah.
Mm.
Where it just happens eventually.
I think for
You
me,
know-
personality comes first and then looks. They just look more attractive after their
Yeah.
personality shines.
I definitely agree. There's actually a study that was done that said that women are happier with unattractive guys. I just want to throw that out there.
Interesting.
Why is that?
Is it? Yeah. Why is that? Because the
Wouldn't
guys
it be like a
are-
booster? Would it be like a self-confident booster if a girl dates like a guy that's more attractive?
But I think there's gonna be more concerns too, because a lot of
Security,
girls.
yeah.
There's gonna be insecurities when the guy gets hit by a lot of girls.
But that also happens to guys dating like way more attractive girls.
True.
Right?
But no, actually, no. I think for guys, it's about pride.
Really?
I feel like if they're dating someone hot, it's more like, "Hey, she's my girl. Get out of here," kind of thing.
That's true.
Would you guys rather date someone that's like more attractive than you or less attractive than you?
Yeah, I think if I can vibe with a person, like personality means like I may be very hypocritical right now, but I'm definitely for sure personality is like crazy, like throughout history, personality.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So I wanted to end this podcast because we are running out of time. But thank you, viewers, for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed that episode.
Please follow us on TikTok and YouTube, as well as Discord. Flo.
We're gonna put the link down in Discord. I've been forgetting to do that on YouTube. We'll put that in the description below. So yeah, leave a comment, like, and subscribe.
Bye.